It doesn't go hurt. Weird.
Good morning, coffee people. I'm Dave, and next to me, of course,
I'm Karen.
you might have seen us from Grape and Whiskey, and now we're having it in the morning. No, there's no whiskey in our cup this time. It's espresso. Be careful with Karen, though. She's not quite awake yet, and she's not functional until she has that first cup.
No. I'll turn into a real Karen if I don't get this soon.
I better stay away.
But yes, I'm also the reason Dave's half decent with his jokes. Yeah. But today we've brewed up a fresh cup of espresso, got lots of discussions, and hopefully a little bit of laughter to wake you guys up this morning. So grab your coffee and let's dive in.
Not that close. Stop it.
I do weird things in front of cameras.
It's coffee time with Karen. And we chat about what's going on in the world, and I figured, why not? Let's film it. We already have a roaming brew channel, so why not? We film some coffee, we talk about espresso. It's one of our favorite things to make in the morning, and we get down to it.
Yeah. So we're really excited. This is going to be a really fun series. We're going to have so many different discussions, and if you guys ever have any feedback or discussions to talk about, let us know. But we're excited. So let's go on and get started. Our first story of the week is really weird. So, did you hear about the traveler at the Boston airport?
It just sounds like a dad joke to me.
Yeah, you would think it is, but it's not. Apparently, NPR has reported that a traveler they stated they were transporting dried fish.
Oh, fish.
Yeah. They said they were transporting it. However,
Were they actually transporting then?
no. After investigating, they found out that it was actually mummified remains.
Oh, that's worse.
It's disgusting. And it included the heads of 4 mummified monkeys.
Oh, I
That's
gotta drink
disgusting.
to that one.
You need to drink more than coffee to that story because people are weird.
I need something stronger to wake up to that story.
Kind of a gross story to wake up to, but it was interesting.
That's crazy, though. I wonder why she was carrying that around. Yet alone, I already would think dried fish was weird, and yet the mummified remains.
Yeah.
How did they end up finding out that it was the remains?
And a dog sniffed him out. So clearly, though, they're like, okay, what's happening? Little suspicious. Then a dog finds it, but that still doesn't. Why? Why would anybody want to do that? Why? We'll never understand.
It's so bizarre.
No, to be in the minds of people these days, you never know what to find in the airport.
I'll try to remember to post the reference to this.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have the article up here somewhere. It was from NPR. So
Yeah, it's easy.
it's yeah, you can just look it up if you want. But we're gonna move on. But first, let's refill these cups. I'll be right back. All right, Karen.
Oh, that was a loud drink.
It's about time. Don't spill your cup. I promise there's no whiskey in it. She's just a little tipsy
5
from
yet.
the coffee.
PM.
Well, now we're going to move on to some tech talk. One of my favorite things, my favorite subjects. I grew up with tech. I love it. But this is me more specific to coffee. Mm-hmm. Because all the different grinders in the world, we found some of the best and some of the worst. One of the ones we use right now is called a weighted grinder. It actually takes the beans, grinds it down to whatever fineness you wish, and it weighs the coffee before you take that pull on your espresso machine. And anyone who's ever used an espresso machine in the past understands how hard it is to balance in that perfect shot, get it to 25 seconds or wherever you want it to be, and not get it too sour or too bitter one way or the other. And this grinder kind of takes the guesswork out of, hey, how much does this weigh? And when I do my shot pull, is it double? Because that's kind of like the sweet spot for just regular old espresso. And what we use is made by Eureka. It's available in Whole Lot of Love. We have no affiliation with them or anything like that, but feel free to check it out and look up their weighted grinders. They've got a couple on there, but
Yeah.
I recommend the Eureka one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The weighted grinders are pretty cool. Now, curious though, will AI ever get into that industry outside of Japan? Because I know Japan that AI does like coffee and stuff, but the grinders?
Oh, yeah, they've got a whole big machine that I wish I could be there, and eventually
Yes.
we will take that trip and see. But it takes a lot longer for the machine to make the espresso drink that you're looking for, but it can do it. It's got 4 arms and it goes crazy. Look it up sometime. It's wild just to see it.
Exactly. It's pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool for sure. But now we're getting into our espresso entertainment, which is a quick shot of little social news. If you guys at all are on social media, which clearly you are, you have seen something of the Super Bowl. It was really, really good. Really good game. I think got a little exciting.
Oh, you mean the Taylor Bowl?
It was a Taylor Bowl. The end of it, all you see is Taylor and Travis making out. The world wants to be them
No.
right now.
Thank goodness that's not all they focus on. I was worried
No.
about that because the game itself was outstanding. We're not going to
It
say
was.
scores
No.
in case you lived under a rock and maybe you didn't have a chance to watch it, but yeah, we'll leave that out of it.
The Taylor Bowl was pretty good, but you know what? Though I give it to them. They did not focus on her as much during the game as they normally do.
Yeah.
Only at the very end.
I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah, but it was good. It was really good. All right, now that we've got Taylor and Travis out of the way in the Super Bowl news, we're going to give you guys a little bit of Karen's Corner, which is also our coffee hack and recipes. This week is actually more of a recipe. We're drinking the Snickers latte.
Oh, that's why this is so
Oh,
good?
it's good. It is full of sugar and it's quite yummy.
She knows her recipes.
It'll wake you up in the morning. It's a little bit of chocolate, caramel, and hazelnut combined all to a little latte of love. We will put the actual recipe in the description below for you guys. That way you guys can try it at home this week. It's all the syrups you can get at your local, U.S. Foods or Amazon or anything like that. But it's really good. You got to try it.
Well, Karen, I got to say, you're the frothed milk to my espresso. Always making things better.
I'm not laughing. I'm trying not to laugh.
She's laughing on the inside.
It's not working. I laugh at everything. It's not everything.
I think it was a nice dad joke.
Well, you know what? That joke was like decaf coffee. Hopefully.
Disappointing?
No. Hopeful. But ultimately disappointing.
Exactly.
You got it.
It's decaf coffee. It's disappointing.
It is very disappointing. It's not a latte.
All right, that one, that's just as bad.
It really was.
We apologize. We apologize.
That is it for this week.
Well, if you liked our blend of news and humor, and give us a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell.
And remember, don't let anyone tell you it's not coffee time. There's always time for coffee and espresso. See you next week. In the next
Coffee
episode.
time with Karen.
Yep.
All right, start the espresso machine again.
Or a coffee.